Hello everyone, my name is Sonam Narayan. I am currently pursuing BA LLB from University of Petroleum and Energy Studies. I'm in fourth year and I'm currently interning under the LEXIS and Company. And today in this video, I will be talking about the preamble and its basic salient features. So the Constitution of India was adopted on the 26th of November 1949 by the Constituent Assembly of India. Whereas when we look the history of the when we look at the history of the preamble, we see that it was adopted by our Constituent Assembly on 22nd of January 1947. Now, how on which objectives this preamble was being adopted? So the preamble was adopted by Jawaharlal Nehru's objectives resolution. Now, moving further, let's know what is the main purpose of the preamble of the Indian Constitution. So the preamble aims to set out the goals and objectives which the Constitution of India aims to achieve. Okay, now it also aids it during the interpretation of articles in certain matters. Judiciary often looks or uses preamble as the interpretation of articles when discussing various cases. Moving forward, when we see the components of preamble, there are few very essential elements or components which we see in the preamble. First of all, that is that we see that preamble states that the source of the authority of the Constitution lies with the people of India. Preamble also states that India is a sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic and republic state. Thirdly, these objectives, which are set by the preamble, aims to achieve justice, liberty, equality, and promote fraternity to maintain utility and integrity of the nation. So, let's moving further. Now we will be seeing the keywords in the preamble and their meaning. So first of all, the first word which we are going to deal with is the word sovereign. What sovereign means in the preamble? So the term sovereign means that now India has its own independent authority and it is not ruled by or governed by any external force. So it the India is being governed by its own people. India has the own power to make laws which can be subjected to certain limitations. But it is an independent authority and no external force can control it. Like earlier during colonization, what used to happen was that the laws were made by the Britishers and it was implemented in India, and so we were governed. But after the independence, we uh, we we call ourselves as sovereign, which simply meant that now we do not nobody holds the power to govern us anymore, and it's we the Indian who are going to govern ourselves, and we have the independent authority of ourselves. Now, secondly, moving forward further, the another main element is the term socialist. Now, the socialist was not initially added in our Constitution of India, in our Constitution in the preamble. It was added in the preamble by 42nd Amendment 1976. It was added uh, as our lawmakers felt that the India aims to achieve the social ends through democratic means for the total welfare of the citizens of the India. And therefore, it was a necessity that the word socialist shall be adopted. So, democratic socialism, we are not totally socialist, neither we are totally capitalist. So, we believe in the mixed economic structure where both the sectors shall exist to ensure that there is a proper and total welfare of the citizens of the India. Moving further, the another important component of our preamble is that it says that we are secular. What do we mean by secular? So it was also not adopted initially, in this beginning, when the constitution was enacted. It was adopted in this 42nd constitutional amendment. So socialist and secular came into the preamble by the 42nd amendment of the constitution. All right. So it states that India does not have any official religion. All right. So every person in India, every individual in India has the right to 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 follow any religion which they want, and therefore they shall get equal respect, protection, and support from the state. So the state shall not intervene regarding religious matter of an individual. Every individual has their own right to follow any religion of their own choice. Okay, so if I want to suppose follow a religion XYZ, the state do not have the power to interrupt me or to intervene in these matters of me and say that, okay, you cannot follow this religion. I have my right to follow the religion which I want to do. Moving further, the another important component of the Indian Constitution is that it states that we are democratic in nature. What do we mean by democratic? Democratic in nature. So it states that India has its own constitution and its authority. The authority of the India will be from the will of the people, which will be expressed in an election, and through the election, it states that it gives the people of India the power to choose their representatives, to choose the representatives who will govern them. So we, the people of India, gets the right to choose our authority and be governed by them. So therefore, we are democratic in nature. Moving further, another important component is that in the preamble of Indian Constitution says that we are republic in nature. What does it mean by that? It means that the people of India, directly or indirectly, selects the head of the state. All right. Now, we have our president as the head of the state, and he is elected indirectly by the people of India. Now, let's see the interpretation of the Supreme Court regarding preamble. In a very famous case and a leading case of preamble, Berubari Union case, it was stated by the Supreme Court that preamble is a part of constitution, but it cannot be used as a guiding principle if a term in any article of the constitution is ambiguous or has more than one meaning. But in the other case of the Keshwanandi Bharati versus State of India, the Supreme Court overturned its earlier decision and stated that the preamble is a part of constitution and can be amended under Article 368 of the Constitution. Also, in various other cases after the Keshwanand Bharati, the Supreme Court followed the judgment laid down in this case and stated that preamble is a part of the Indian Constitution. Thank you.